Alright boys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing good. Today we are obviously, as you can tell, we are on our way to the gym. So today we've got like a little push session where we've got bench, incline, dumbbell and a bit of tricep accessories. Probably my favourite day of the week, purely because at the moment bench is just clicking. I've managed to put 5 kilos onto my bench in like the past month, which is obviously pretty impressive for where I'm at. I don't know if you can hear, but I am slightly unwell. I don't really know what it is because it's literally just like it's slightly congested. So it's not the most joyous to talk. It feels a little bit like I can't breathe through my nose while I'm talking, so a bit of a pain. I can breathe through my nose, just not while I'm talking for some reason, so that isn't the most fun. I think when you're like doing things like, for example, the whole of social media, you really just got to commit to it. Like, I enjoy YouTube purely because I enjoy having conversations with all of you guys, and I enjoy showing my full workouts. Like, I enjoy showing my first set all the way up to my top set, my back down sets, and my accessories. Whereas I try to do TikTok here and there, but for me, I just don't find it as fun. It's just like, I just literally, the only things that do well on TikTok are photo slideshows, and I don't enjoy doing them. Like, they're just the most boring thing in the world to make. Posting like 140 kilo bench gets nothing. It's like, what else am I supposed to do? That's like, not many people can bench 140 kilos, so like, what more am I supposed to do? So I'm a bit annoyed with TikTok, basically, purely because everyone says it's an easier platform to grow on than YouTube. Yet YouTube, I've managed to get this to 2K, and TikTok has been stuck at 1K for the longest amount of time. I don't physically know how to fix it, basically. That's the issue with it. And I don't particularly want to do short form content where I'm like, today guys, I'm going to be going through my squats, and then do like really quick warm up, and then really quick into the top set, and then that's the whole thing. It's just not as entertaining for me. If I'm going to do that, I'll do a whole video out of it, type of thing. So it's a little bit of one of those things of where it probably would help to do, purely because a lot of people do big on YouTube now have previously been big on TikTok, and it helps to grow through multiple channels, really, basically. But obviously, if I don't enjoy it, I don't want to do it. So it's really tough to try and convince myself, because it's not rewarding. I think that's the whole issue with it. Even YouTube isn't rewarding. Like, I don't get anything out of this other than obviously the satisfaction that people are entertained, and obviously the only way I know that is by you like engaging. So if you are enjoying, make sure to like interact, like comment down below what you want to see, what you want to know, and like and subscribe. That's all, like, all things that are free for you to do, and really show to me that you are enjoying or not enjoying it, basically. Like, if you're not enjoying it, comment down below why you're not enjoying it, or like what your problem is, because what isn't there to enjoy about this? Like, we have the most entertaining times in the world. But other than that, I was watching some, I'm a powerlifter, so I'm not a science-based lifter or anything, but I was looking at some science-based lifting, because I think it's actually quite entertaining, or like quite fascinating how much researchers came along in the past few years, mainly in the obviously science lifting department, because that's where it all is. But like, through the aspect of, you used to be told that you'd have to have protein 30 minutes after your workout, which obviously doesn't make sense. Like, I've always thought it didn't make sense, but obviously because everyone says it, you're like, oh, it must be right. And the reason I don't think it made sense originally was because, say for example, you go in and you bench, and then you do loads of accessory work. You've done your bench like an hour ago. By the time you have your post-workout meal or whatever, it's been an hour since you've done your primary lift, or it's just been a long time. And so like, therefore your anabolic window cannot be 30 minutes, can it? But basically the video stated that it was about 5 hours. So from your pre-workout meal to your post-workout meal, you have a 5-hour window. So basically, boys, don't worry about rushing home to get your protein in and whatnot, because it's not worth the stress of having to rush that fast. Like, as long as you're getting your meals in and you're getting your protein in, you should be sorted. Like, as a rule of thumb, you should probably be aiming for two times your body weight in kilos in protein every day. Now that is extremely hard to do, because for someone like me it's 180 grams of protein, which is a lot. It's like every meal has to be like 50 grams of protein, and then you also have to have extra. So like, I don't know, it is really hard, and I understand obviously people struggle with it. It's expensive as well. That's the other thing about it. To get lean protein and to get protein, it's just expensive. Like, protein powder has gone up ridiculous amounts in the past few years. Like, I have switched away from my protein to bulk purely because it was slightly cheaper, and I will say it actually tastes way nicer. I don't know if it's anything to do with the protein powder, but my physique and my strength has both increased. So maybe my protein powder is not all it lives up to. Yeah, so we were pretty much at the gym. As you boys may or may not know, I've had a haircut. I always find it really hard to like my haircuts when I get them done, purely because it obviously looks different. And to me, when I look different, I feel like something's wrong. Obviously, it's not. So it's a bit of a tricky one. So yeah, but we're pulling into the gym car park now. So I will see you boys inside. Catch you in a bit. Alright boys, bench is moving pretty well. I'm feeling quite a high level of chest fatigue, which is probably due to me going extremely heavy and doing more chest exercises than I should have. 2 days ago we did bench, flat dumbbell and chest flies to failure. So yeah, probably not the greatest idea, but we're feeling alright. It's moving pretty nicely for the weight we're currently at. We've got 120 on the bar, so we'll see how this moves. But yeah, obviously I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing what is the old pumper pants from Gymshark, and the pockets are tiny on them, so I might have to get the new ones and see if the pockets are actually any better on them, because that is the whole reason they made new ones. So yeah, we'll maybe see you one day, but other than that, 120, let's see. Alright boys, we did just manage 160 kilos. The recording did not work at all. I did a comp standard rep and it moved really nice, so we're going to move up to 165 and see how this moves as well. But yeah, we'll see. We're a bit annoyed about the recording, but you know, oh well, we'll move. Alright boys, as you saw, 165 moved pretty nicely. We're going to do probably 170, a little bit less quality of the form, but we're going to try it anyway, so yeah, we'll see. Alright boys, we just managed to bench 175 kilos, which is a crazy PR. I haven't actually officially hit 172 before that, but yeah, we managed it and it was pretty smooth where we're at. We're on the road to 180 kilos now, which doesn't actually look too far away, so we're in the green. We've got to go on to incline dumbbells now, so we'll see how they move. They should move probably not great after hitting the PR, but we will see altogether if they do. We're going to try and take up 50s by 6 to 8 reps and just see how it all goes. But yeah, I'll see you boys shortly. Alright boys, pretty impressed with that. We managed to do 50 kilos by 8, and then we did it back down, and now we're on 2 triceps. So yeah, session's going really well today, so yeah, locking. Alright boys, we are on our way back home now. That session was 3 hours long. I don't know how I managed to make it last that long. I was like going on a high from that bloody bench PR. I hope this isn't as vibrating as it looks on the screen. We're on a very bumpy road right now. But yeah, session was really good. 175 kilo bench moves pretty nicely. My form was feeling a bit, but basically I was just kind of like controlling it a lot more than usual on the negative, so maybe that's what made it move so nicely. I don't really know, but other than that, session was pretty good as well. We obviously went onto incline, hit 50 kilos by 8, which is probably PR max. I don't think I've ever done more than that on there. So after hitting a bench PR, that is a pretty good lift. I'm absolutely starving now. It's 4 o'clock. All I've had today is a bowl of Crave, which, as you know, is just cereal. It is about 500 calories. I had a Squares bar when I got out of the gym, purely just because I was so hungry. But yeah, the session was really good. I ended up speaking to someone, one of my friends, when I had finished with, what did I finish? I'd finished my triceps. And I spoke to them probably for about 40 minutes. I haven't seen them in ages, basically. We just ended up not going at similar times in the gym for quite a while. So yeah, we had a long catch up and whatnot, and spoke about a bunch of things, like for example they're retaking their maths exams from high school. So yeah, I kind of spoke to them about it, kind of gave them a few tips, because I remember when you're doing like GCSE level maths, it is very just repetition, so it isn't very interesting. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, pretty nice session. Gonna go home and have something to eat obviously now, but yeah, if you did enjoy boys, make sure to like and subscribe, because we are almost at an 180 kilo bench, which is pretty much my lifetime goal probably, but obviously we won't stop there, seeing as it's coming quite soon. So yeah, if you did enjoy, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you boys next time. Peace out.